Welcome everybody again to the Tamiya 1/16 JS-2 Russian heavy tank build. Now I'm just backtracking a little bit because of the issue I had with the DMD unit. Banzai Hobbies were great. They sent me a replacement unit directly from Tamiya, which is good. Very nice of them. Very professional organisation there. They really pride on customer service, so they got me a new MF06 unit, which was the culprit. The high pitch noise on that was ridiculous, and they've also just chucked in one of these as well just in case, so a brand new pair. Now obviously it doesn't look like much, but once this all goes in together into the lower hull here, it looks nice and neat. Obviously here's your speaker. This one's ported, which is pretty cool. The King Tiger one has no port on there, so something different, but from current sound trials I've had, sounds really good. Now I've connected it all together, double checked it all works, which it does. This one pretty much hasn't. This one's probably the quietest one I've ever heard now. No hiss at all, no high pitch, even when the speaker's plugged in at pretty much max volume, which is hunky-dory. So what I'll do, I'll hook everything up together, put it nice in the hole and show how it looks. Obviously the kit gives you double-sided tape and little cable ties for you to clean everything up and make it look all nice and neat, because no one wants spaghetti wiring in their tank like this. Here's the instruction, just shows you how everything goes. See there, two double-sided tapes on the side, one there, and obviously one here for the receiver to stick on top. That's how the speaker goes, so it goes over the top of the motor wire, so it's all nice and neat, like you see there. So I won't bore you doing it all on camera. What I do, I'll like everything with this build, I'll do it off camera and I'll show you the end result. Thanks. Alright guys, here's how it looks after I've installed everything. So you've got your speaker, which is mounted by 4 screws underneath underside of the hole. You got your DMD control unit here, the TO8 I'm sure. Your 2.4 gigahertz receiver piggybacked on top, just stuck down with a bit of double-sided tape. Here's your MF06 unit, and that's double-sided sticky sides tape onto the hole. And also I've put this cable tie around these 3 here because I made a jack to fit my bullet point LiPo. I run these zippy LiPos from Hobby King. They're great. I just picked up one of these for like $21 actually. Just here came not long ago. So these things, the tanks last for hours on these. I can't remember. I charge them very rarely and they just keep running and running. And the DMD unit from Tamiya can take them, which is good. It just starts shuttering and the tank just shuts down. It's got a LiPo cut off, I believe. Obviously it needs the power switch. It gets mounted up near the one in the turret, I think. And these are the plugs that go into the turret itself. So that all looks pretty neat. Also, you can't see here, but you install these 2 little foam pads. So when you put your battery inside, it doesn't rattle around. So that's where she goes. Nice and neat. Next up, running video. So here is just a close-up inside. Well, obviously I don't have the top on, but just a quick look. Try to do as neat as possible. So I've done a conversion from the Tamiya plug to a bullet point connector here for my LiPo. So there's that side, that's a lower hole. The upper hole has some wiring as well. This is a light kit for the wiring. There's a little fibre optic cable that runs up into the little light box. And out through here for this front little light here. So it runs that little black covers a little sleeve, and the fibre optic cable runs through there and shines through that little light. So what I'll do, I'll start her up and I'll show you how it sounds.